it's Morgan again. Hello world. And I hope y'all are all having a wonderful day so far. I am, except for these bags that are currently under my eyes, which I'm sure I bet some proper lighting would probably help. Yeah. I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about what's going on in my life. Well, first of all, like I mentioned in my last video, I have made a Twitch account now for my WoW gaming. So for anybody who's interested in my gaming abilities, I'll be posting on there quite regularly. And so check that out if you want to figure out how I game, or if you want to game with me or anything else like that. I'm still pretty new to it. I haven't really figured out all the personal shit that you can do, so I'm still kind of working on that. Besides that, I'm almost done with Slaughterhouse 5. I know y'all probably like, oh my god, it took her forever to read it, because it's really not that long a book. Like, all in all, it's like maybe a 1,500 page book, but I've been so under stress and under work and with our house and building shit that I haven't even really had a chance to sit down and have a good read. Like, I'll be able to sit down and read for like 30 minutes in a moment, and then poof, that moment's gone and I have to get up and do something else, or like I said earlier, play WoW. Oh, and look, I need to go find my other hole. I know it grosses some people out when people do that, so that's why I did that. Sorry. But yeah, one thing I wanted to like kind of talk about, since I do have a YouTube channel and I can talk about these things on YouTube, put my opinion out there that nobody really... Oh, hey Nana. Everybody say hi to my Nana. That's my Nana. This is going this is going on my YouTube channel.
Oh.
So millions of people are gonna see you.
I want that. I was looking for my leaflet.
I'm not sure. I didn't have it last. She didn't want to be seen by y'all. But about this whole kneeling and not kneeling thing for the U.S., I don't want to get involved with it. Quite honestly, to me, I could care less what you decide to do, as long as you don't burn the flag or, you know, do some illegal criminal ass shit like acts of terrorism against our country. And like, and one saying, in one way, when a kid was, well, I don't know if a kid was asked this, but someone made a meme that a kid was asked by a parent what taking a knee in sports means, and it basically means, well, you know, because someone is injured, someone is hurt, and so out of respect for that person, you take a knee. And all these men who are getting thrown under fire are all taking knees for their country, which I think is a quite peaceful. It's quite a peaceful protest compared to like Woodstock and all the other crazy things happening. Like, I remember, y'all are gonna laugh at this, but like in that movie Forrest Gump, you know, when everybody's crowding around the fucking, damn it, I don't even know that building now. Everybody's gonna say I'm fucking stupid, but shut up, because I bet y'all wouldn't know it either if y'all hadn't taken history in quite some time. But anyways, that building, and no one was able to basically do anything, and Martin Luther had to basically fight for his rights. Like, all of the African Americans had to we had to go to Civil War and do all this crazy stuff. And so for, you know, people taking a knee to try and make a difference in their country, I don't see how that's harming people. Now, do I believe that the people in our country should be respected and revered for doing their services for our country? Yes. Do I believe that if you live in this country, you should have respect for your country? Yes. But I also don't think that having respect and having a forced allegiance to, say, the United States of the American flag are the same thing. Like, people can still have love for their country and not agree with what our co-founders or our founders are doing at this exact moment, and that's exactly how it's been all throughout history with women, and as I said before, with the slaves, with gays getting their rights. I mean, we have been at climatic points at each turn in history where what people have had to make strides and stand up for things that other people said, this isn't what our country is, this isn't what our country stands for. And they said, well, guess what, bitch, we're gonna make it stand for it, because that's who we are. We're Americans. We defend our rights, and that's why we have them. If we didn't defend our rights, couldn't be here probably talking on a YouTube video, because simply because of some like decision some nut job made up in Congress or in White House and all these other things. So I don't know. And then I'm also here thinking, like, they're all concerned about, I see my Nana looking for her hutch things over there. Hold on. But I just believe that everybody should be allowed to have their own right to say something, and as long as they aren't blowing up a building like several people have been doing, just like that dude the other day who did the shooting and killed over 60 people. It's people like that that we need to be concerned about, instead of, oh, hey, this person didn't take a knee for the national anthem. Okay, well, guess what? We have people out here mass murdering people. We have people with intentions of mass genocide, and y'all are concerned about people not taking a knee. We're taking a knee. Shit, we should all take knees, just to say, just to, for all the ones who have been killed in this time of tragedy, to let their families know that we're there for them. And instead of bitching and moaning about whether or not these people did this or whether they did that, taking a helping hand and helping our fellow neighbors, and just saying, you know, enough is enough with lack of empathy, with lack of emotional condolences, benevolence, because these people deserve to have some type of humanity thrown their way. And yet people are still out here talking about the whole national anthem thing. And that's what really gets me. There are people who are over in, I'm going to say the wrong country. I want to say Korea, or no, Cuba. I think it was Cuba. And they were without power for weeks. And lots of people died. But we didn't see that on the news. I mean, mothers with their children and elderly people who nothing was done about it. They're under our jurisdiction, and we did nothing to really help with that. But nobody wants to talk about that because it doesn't make the headline of the news. But for the bigots out there who want to slay down the people who take a knee, that's bigoted, you know. It's okay for. I saw someone post the other day about this Cuban fighter who he had won this fighting championship district, and he had his sweaty balls and his dick and his fucking sweaty ass crack in a Speedo that had the American flag on it. He's being doused with champagne and all this other bullshit, but we can't allow someone to take a knee? Really? I mean, pick between one or the other. And there's just too much out there else to worry about. There's too much out there to worry about for people to want to sit around and put on headline news every day. And I mean, like, literally every day, because I have to see the fucking news every day because of where I work. The old people like their news. They like to know what's going on out in the world. Like, I don't blame them, but at the same time, if it was me, I would never watch the news, simply because most of it are lies and fabricated lies anyways. And oh no, it went, oh whew. You know, don't you hate it when, like, the thing goes all the way through and you can't get it, and so you're trying to push it back through with like a pin or something, but you know you're never gonna get it to do that, and the shirt's a waste, or you have to pull out the string. I thought I was about to just have to do that. Like, that scared the shit out of me. But I don't know, like, again, everybody has their opinion on this matter. Everybody can say what they want to say, and But the thing is I just feel like there's more important things out there that we need to discuss. And Trump, it, just saying, it's pretty sad that, like, you tweet like a 16-year-old girl, and I don't even own a Twitter. Like, I just don't get it. Ugh. But he is our president, and I do respect you. I respect 1/3 of the things you say if I contort them around into a way I can understand them. Anyways, I love you guys, and I will see y'all in my next video, which will probably actually be after I finish reading Slaughterhouse. I'm almost done with Slaughterhouse, like nearly all the way done. I only have like maybe 100 pages left, and then I'm going to do a review on that. Okay, so bye. 就是，嗯。